may get to it later today. I want to take just a quick look at the Magnus of the Candelabra Eldrazi deck. This was a deck that I was really liking before the ban. It is a ring deck. Magus of the Candelabra was a really, really powerful accelerant in your Ugin's Labyrinth, Eldrazi Temple, Utopia Sprawl, Overgrowth deck. I also thought it was a really good Sire deck, really good Karn deck. Being a good Karn deck now seems really good. I think you're much faster than the other Eldrazi decks, so I think it's even a good thing to just be better in the Eldrazi mirrors. I almost feel like I could just play Rumble over the ring. Maybe not. I also play 6. 6 is a bit. I'm only gonna add 3 cards. Then like maybe it's better to just play 3/6 instead of 3 Rumble. 6 just replaying these is really strong. 6 also gives you like just a more comprehensive like land destruction plan because you get to retrace your land destruction cards. I think Palantir is pretty bad. Not a big Palantir fan. I love how you type 6, but you have to scroll way down. I think it makes sense to just play 6. This is just like the next best card advantage thing. You can play it on turn 2 in this deck, which is a pretty good. Staff of Domination as a Karn target. What? It might be a hard question to answer. We do get an extra Karn target. What is a Staff of Domination seems like not good. I don't know. I don't know what the idea is there. Could do second Haywire Mite. Why do I have Platinum Emperion? What was that for? Was that for energy? I think it might have been infinite. You can go infinite with Magus. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. Metamorph down to ring. I feel like Metamorph is good against creativity. I'm gonna keep the thing. Oh yeah, Cursed Totem's pretty good though. Although it's not. It's kind of awkward with Magus. We have Needle. Okay, so this is what's going on with Staff. Okay, I like it. I understand. That combo is actually really exciting. We'll look at the 7. There's a Magus. Magus is not very good in this hand. I think we're just going to 5. Wow. Also not good in this hand, but there's nothing good in this. Polygon's command. Kozilek's command. This is a good 4. Someone asked about good 4 card hands the other day. 2 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. It's basically a 7 card hand. Don't check my math. Updated Grixis Wizard of the menu. If not, any quick changes in mind? No and no. Like the changes for Grixis Wizards would be like little small. With 24-hour streams, how could you possibly devote brain power to Grixis Wizards? But we will be playing your pet decks next. Abstergo Entertainment. That card's kind of interesting. I have not been registering it, and we're a Utopia Sprawl deck, so we are kind of limited on the number of like forest we can play. I don't think we really have room. What are you doing here, Urza Saga? We just untap. Wow. I mean, the Mycospawn lines up pretty good against this Inti, and we just get to go play a huge Kozilek's command next turn, which is going to be a great way to unmulligan to 4. We have this Deserted Temple in the deck, which is like with Mycospawn is a great tutor target sometimes with like Overgrowth, Utopia Sprawl. Corrado, 4 months, love this deck. Yeah, I love this deck too. This is another one that's just like, if they ban the ring, we can play this deck, and I'm glad they finally did that. So this is like the Inti Asmo deck. I do like that kind of shot. The next turn, my Kozilek's command is for 5 or 6. Or we just do it for. What's up? It's me, your friend, Aspiring Spike. I could kill the Asmo, but it's just way better to like let the Mycospawn die here. Dingo's still chilling. I'm taking the morning shift, and then when Esther gets here with lunch, we'll trade off. Okay, there's the Karn. I'm still gonna go. Still gonna go token Scry Draw. I'll actually just make mana here. Do I want to keep a? Do I keep any of these? I'm gonna go Karn for explosives on 0. I think I'm gonna just say no. This we could take this the Mycospawn or nothing. We'll be playing your pet deck next. Sorry, we have to play this first, and then we'll get to whatever it is. I guess we kind of get got by NT. Maybe just plus the NT, the Karn. I think it's okay to get the explosives on 0. Also don't have to leave it up. Was it right to leave a green up, or is the extra card worth it? I think the extra card and the extra... I guess it's not extra mana. I think the extra card is fine. Get a Lava Spur Boots. They can't activate it now. Can they win through Bridge? You know, there's a good chance they can't, I guess. Oh, they put they put the counter on the NT. They reveal a Mishra's Bauble. So let's block like this to try to keep our Stony Silence around for a turn. Might get to keep it around for a little bit longer, depending on how our Ancient Stirrings is. Sounds like Esther's home. Okay, perfect. Now we find Kozilek's command for the NT. They probably could just concede here. Like, I don't know how they beat command plus explosives now. I just put her outside. You just can't play around main deck Needle right now with Ring being banned. They would have got it last turn too. They didn't haste the FOMO? Good for me. Okay, so we're gonna exile the NT, scry 4, draw 1. Might be the best card in Modern. Top 5 probably. Right. Seems like a good time to keep a Mycospawn on top. Yeah, but this is our first match. Mold to 4, looking pretty good. Let me see what my top card is. I think it might be best for me to just grab Cityscape Leveler right now. So like if the top card of my library was just like a land, and then all of a sudden they could like bolt my card, and then we just like might have some trouble. Seeing that my top card is Sire of the Seven Deaths, it makes sense to just keep my Stony Silence in play. Didn't flashback looting. think I'm just gonna grab the Metamorph here. Multiform. Think of Chalice. Chalice is, I think, main deckable. Maybe it's not one that you like have to play these. It was better like first week too. Because 11k command both have to be top. Probably. And those two are. I mean, it's also like, is Temple like, where do you rank Temple and Ugin's Lab? It's kind of weird. Ugin's Lab actually got a lot worse with the ring ban. Just like a huge part of Ugin's Lab, which is being able to cast the ring on turn 2. Okay, not a lot of sideboarding here. Chat bug. There's just double MTG bot links dual. Yeah, it's in Brood Scale. Yeah, it's interesting. Hopefully we can keep solid 7 card hand. Good. Dude, Deserted Temple. If we find a Mycospawn, we're definitely gonna get Deserted Temple this game. How come you never play Brood Scale? I've played a lot of Brood Scale on this. I basically never play just existing top decks, but I have a like more artifact focused hardened scale build of Brood Scale that I think is like a little bit better against Mardu than regular Brood Scale, and then you don't have your busted Flesh Raker draws. I like that deck. How does revenue sharing work with dual stream? Me and Dingo were trying to figure that out yesterday. We didn't exactly figure it out. Yeah, you definitely get Temple off Mycospawn way more often. It still does baffle me that Wizards of the Coast was like, yeah, know what Modern Horizons 3 needs? Eldrazi. Eldrazi were a hit last time. Everybody loved Eldrazi last time they were a top modern deck. So I'm very confused. Like what was the meeting like? Like who was like, let's add a ton of Eldrazi to modern, and who was like, yeah, sure. I don't understand how that happened. Energy was the genius idea. Honestly, I like the idea. I would have said yes to energying. I'm a big energy fan, but it does seem like a lot of people didn't like it. Yeah, but the used do love Eldrazi. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, maybe Commander is the answer. Can the answer to every question actually just be Commander? Maybe it can be. Y'all, we don't have the ring anymore. We can't just Karn for the best possible every time. I'm getting kind of flooded too. So this taps for 4. I can go Karn Explosives on 0 again. I think maybe instead we're just, let me Surveil first and then just wait another turn, and then I can maybe go Karn for Bridge. Yeah, like this is so weird. Am I not just supposed to be able to like get the ring and not think about anything? Get Lattice if ring's gone? No, Lattice was so toxic. There's 0 shot they brought in an answer. Maybe. Yeah, I could have prevented this timeline. To be fair, none of the battle for Eldrazi block Eldrazi were problematic. It was being insane. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Well, it wasn't Eye of Ugin, it was Oath of the Gatewatch that printed a bunch of cheap Eldrazi that then made Temple and Eye of Ugin really busted. Like it was always really weird that in like the original like Battle for Zendikar block, or the original Zendikar, they had a Charmal. It's pretty good. Although I guess I still have plenty of mana. Like the original Zendikar block or whatever, they like none of the cheap Eldrazi worked with Eye of Ugin or Eldrazi Temple in like a particularly busted way, and they just decided, and like they had this kind of clear design philosophy, it seemed, and then that just seemed to go out of the window. I also wonder how that happened. Could be good to Worldbreaker here. I really want to Karn and Bridge and then keep my Karn around. And then they can't kill the Worldbreaker with just a single Asmo activation. Eldrazi haters are just jelly. Yeah. Might die to like Galvanic with this line though. Is about to run one Ugin of the Spirit Dragon over third Magus. I mean, I would play third Magus. Oh, Ugin, like the 8-mana Spirit Dragon? Yeah, don't play that within your Overgrowth Utopia Sprawl deck. They flip another Urza Saga here. What made them OP in OG Eldrazi Winter was Ugin and the... Yeah, I don't feel like we're saying different. Exile Shadow Spear. Block here. Yes, it was Oath of the Gatewatch that made Temple and Ugin. Insane. Those cards existed in Modern for a long time. Or Oath. Right, so they have a Shadow Spear in exile. They have a Saga in exile. They play both of those. And then they have the Galvanic Blast. Okay, so we're going to game 3. Happy New Year, Zacula. I've been doing a lot of geometry lately. Or not geometry. Geography. And I know where Cyprus is. I could point to Cyprus on the map. After getting it wrong many times. I'm kind of looking for an imprintable here, but I guess I just have to take second Kozilek's command. Win the game really easily. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of geometry in my spare time. Honestly, I was really good at geometry as a student. Blank map of you. Okay. Cyprus is... Is it this one? I feel like I need to go further down. I think it's this one down here. If I get it, not being able to see the whole sea is kind of throwing me off. Do they have Nethergoyf in their deck? We're gonna play 6 here. Happy New Year. And Iconic Island. I've seen some pictures. It looks really nice. One thing I'd like to do during 2025 is just like be able to point to any country on a map. I'm still pretty far geo guessing on. Yeah, I'm just like whenever I watch Nassif play geo guessing, he's so much better than me. Whenever I watch Nassif play Magic, what the dog doing? Better than me. Whenever I resolves, I'm very surprised they have Nethergoyf in their deck. Trading for a game show, the game show of life. Trying to just, I want to know the planet and the people on it. Well, I have 3 Kozilek's commands. What does that mean, Dingo? That's right. He said it means I won. Later, Shaka. Happy New Year. I'll be here for another 17 hours. Well, not the whole time, thankfully. Eat lunch soon. Prophet of Krufix. That card's asking a lot. Asking a lot for Prophet of Krufix. I'll see what I can do. The exile, a third Nethergoyf here has hit the game. I'm taking 7. Do they have a land? They have a mountain. Nethergoyf costs a black mana. All right, let's see if we get like a Sire off this 6 here. We did hit a Sire. Can I go exile a Nethergoyf or NT into cast Sire off the 6? I have 6, 7, 8 mana. So this I have only 6 mana at post Kolagun's command. Sorry. Well, the stupid like K command meme has gone too far. I'm starting to lose my already tenuous grasp on reality. Have you read any more Way of Kings? I've been very busy. I have like 100 pages left. What? Yeah, so do you, my friend Young Dingo, want to finish this league, or do you want to play something else? Okay. Not the most complicated deck. Although we've added Magus of the Candelabra, or sorry, Staff of Domination to go infinite. Magus of the Candelabra. if your Magus can tap for 5 mana, it goes infinite. That's all you. What did they flip over? You're missing out.
Those legs command you can't lose.
I know. These are my second and third. Otherwise, I decided to cast Sire instead of Kozilek's command. Kind of.
I agree.
I think it's like every vote in Kozilek's command here is.
I don't want to play land.
Yeah, I don't. Everybody is so freaking horny for Lantern Control. I don't understand.
I almost played it on Sunday too, and then rather not stream, play land.
Yeah, let me show you what you could do with Magus of the Candelabra. We'll see if you're more convinced. I'll just cast from hand instead of starting the land to cast it.
Could add 2.
Could you? Oh, I guess so, huh? I have to manage your expectations for the candle.
Audio isn't great today.
Wait, been great or not? Could use some work. What can we do?
Wait, what's
it's
the problem?
It's such a pain to troubleshoot. Also, why are y'all tattling on me? Like, Dingo's here, Dingo, the audio sucks. Fix it.
I didn't hear anything about this.
Why are y'all snitching?
Does one microphone sound better than the other, chat? I guess that's the question. I think it's the noise gate.
Maybe.
You can take the filters off and see what happens. Gain's fine. You can just make it invisible. You don't have to.
Oh, that's the invisible button?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How does this sound? Tattletales?
Noise suppression's probably fine too.
Okay, I'll put it back on.
Because now you can hear like the fish tank in the background. Way better.
What? You know, the audio perverts. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. All right, Dingo, take the reins. I'm gonna eat some lunch.
Rest warrior, you won the match. That's because you drew Kozilek's command.
I know. I didn't even like get to cast all of them.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Kozilek's command's the truth.
I'll be back.
All right, chat. Well, I gotta use extra brain power to figure out if these hands are good. 1 Deserted Temple +1. That's 3, 4. I don't think I can cast Karn with this hand, so I think I gotta put it back. Not on turn 2 anyways. I think this hand's much better. Yeah, it was like a 4-hour layover in Denver. It wasn't great, but we made it. Can we play Brawl Stars on our phone? Only if you're also playing Temple Run at the same time. And Subway Surfers. You gotta stimulate your brains. Ooh, Mycospawn. Do I pick up a Michael here, or do I pick up the Ugin's Lab? I'd probably just pick up the Michael. Hey, it's me, your friend, Aspiring Dingo. Alright, Spike, we're gonna have to get you a new setup, buddy. This Dell mouse from the computer lab in elementary school ain't cutting it.
It does the same thing. You want a mouse pad or like a play mat?
Oh no, it's fine. I'm just gonna bitch. Footfalls.
Well, he has his other mouse.
No, he gets secured to rhinos and complain.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lose to rhinos. Don't mind me. Yo, second E temple's cracked here though. Chat, look at this thing. I can't even like hold it up to the camera because the wire's so taut. This is like literally like if there was a ball in this mouse, I'd believe it. Okay, I gotta get that gateway pad. And he's got like this matching keyboard to go with it. This one's like second footfall suspended. Can we beat that? 2.5 button. Look, it doesn't even have side buttons. It's just got the middle mouse and then left right click. It's literally an office computer. Yeah, I'll bully Spike. I'll do it in front of him. So I got a Mycospawn for some land here. I'm not gonna use this extra mana, but I guess I can float one Eldrazi mana, and that's psych. I ain't doing that. What good lands do we even have in here? That I don't know. Chat, what are the good lands? Portico? Another temple? I think another temple I'll have 7, 8 next turn. I could just grab like Lush Portico, 2, 4, 6. I guess I just grab another temple. There are no good lands in here. Oh yeah, I think Spike for the flight already. It was insanely generous of him to do that in the first place. More temples. It's always more temples. Here comes my favorite play pattern. Show me Shardless Agent. Winner. Let's cast the footfalls again. Alright, so now we have the choice between playing out the World Breaker and then kicking this Mycospawn. I think if I get the World Breaker out and I take their white source, then they probably can't have Leyline Binding. Well, they could if they have another white land in hand. Let's make sure they're on Leyline Binding. Yeah, there's a copy of Leyline Binding. So I guess I'd take out the white source and the Temple Garden. Or I could take out the Sanders Lounge, and then that's probably their only black source if they're on the same list that I played the other day. I think 2, 4, 6, 7. I think we just take out the white source and hope. Be gone, Temple Garden. I gotta restart Spike's Moto. It's so laggy. Then we'll go fetch Lush Portico here and do some surveilling. We'll leave back the Mycospawn. I mean, I can't really attack with it until these 4/4s, but we'll leave it back as a blocker for the Shardless Agent as well. We'll yield until end step here. And I think Spike's microphone is like a chia pet, but for dog hair. Curse you, Mango. Tap the Lush Portico. If you were brewing Dreadhorde Arcanist, how would you do it? Rakdos, Mardu, Izzet, Jeskai? I think Mardu, probably.
What the dog doing?
Crazy Bee. Do I have a Chalice in here if I like top Karn? I think Mardu, because Mardu has like the best removal suite and the best 1-drops probably. That's really good. So now the question is, do I want to World Breaker them off their white source again? I'm definitely going to top this. I think I World Breaker, take out their white source, and then the following turn I cast the Sire. They have a Footfalls coming down next turn and the turn after that. Because if I just play the Sire and I get Leyline Binding, I'm going to be really far behind. Let's World Breaker again. This might be wrong. This might cost me. Garuda combo. We should work together as a collective to get every single companion banned as fast as possible, chat. With that being said, I call him Mori. That's true. I could have played Mycospawn here if I wanted to put the Sire under the Ugin's lab, huh? I probably should have done that. Oh well. It's fine. No, you guys are right. I was thinking like maybe I wanted to hold this for the Stone Rain ability, but playing it out and then playing the World Breaker after that's probably better. Stoneforge Zidra. Is it Zerda or Zidra? Ice. Well, good news is they can't straight up kill me here. I think maybe I'm supposed to block so I don't die to Fire Ice, and then I can have this giant Sire of the Seven Deaths here. Okay. Rhinos is kind of giving me the hands right now. Zerda. Zidra. I don't know, I'm dyslexic. It's hard. It's kind of tough for me. Can I kick a Mycospawn? I definitely can't kick a Mycospawn. I can play a Mycospawn. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I can go Mycospawn into Sire of the Seven Deaths here. Yeah, I'm kind of dead to another ice. You're not wrong. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, happy Twitch partner, Dingo. Happy Twitch partner.
Temple here. I'm actually gonna get another Eldrazi Temple.
Dingster, Happy New Year.
Resolve.
In 2025,
Bolt.
may all your
Let's see what
rhinoceroses
username
be
back.
4/4s with
5, 6,
trample.
7.
May your cascades never get consigned or vexing baubled. And may
Okay,
all
we
your
pass and we
alias
hope we
be
don't
10
die
10s
here.
or greater.
It's all we can do. The sad part is that, like, Sire doesn't attack very well through rhinos, unfortunately, because they can just like double block or triple block and like kill one and then the other two kill the Sire. It's not looking good. I refuse to read that sub message. It's too rhino pilled. Alright, I think I'm dead. There's a lot of bounce effects. Okay, looks like our entire sideboard's a Karn sideboard, so maybe I just don't have to sideboard. Engineered Explosives would have been great to get if we ever drew Karn. Chalice of the Void also would have been really great to get if we ever had Karn. Maybe I should board in the Chalice of the Void. I was just scared of Leyline Binding, because I think like the likelihood of them having Leyline Binding was pretty high. They only revealed one when they cascaded, but maybe that was wrong. What's making people play Rhinos again? Play patterns. Mostly just the ring's gone, so that way they can attack with Rhinos without protection being here. I don't. Spike, do I sideboard? Or is this a Karn board?
I decided I'd make it. All right, happy Twitch partner, Dingo.
Okay.
Happy
Let's
Twitch
submit it.
partner.
Some stuff.
I was thinking about bringing this Chalice in because I'm just getting
Bing,
dumpstered
greater
by
than
Rhinos.
bong.
Yo, Andrew, thank you for the tier 1 in the 6 months in advance. Hell, his hand is broken. It's got a Kozilek command in it. Yeah, if I was gonna board in stuff, I'd probably board in the Chalice and board in the Stone Brain. I understand why Spike's like hunched over in this chair, because the desk is higher than the chair, so you have to like crane your hand up to hold the mouse, and it makes you like want to hunch over. Everybody yell at Spike about his posture when he comes back. Okay, go. It's not ergonomic. He's like a foot taller than you. I have the right to remain silent. I think I put World Breaker underneath here. And then we Overgrowth onto the Forest. And it gets Forest. Makes sense to me. Hiya! Haircut looks good, thank you. I do think Felia is a pretty fine card. It's a good replacement for some of the stuff. I think Seasoned Pyromancer is really the big takeaway, though. Seasoned Pyromancer seems like a great improvement for the deck as long as you can dodge Bowmaster or you're playing Bowmaster of your own. Oh yeah, I guess it was better to put it on the lab since I have the temple in hand, huh? Actually, I don't know if that matters, does it? I guess it does because it generates an extra one. Well, either way, it got countered. So we're working with 3, 4... Because this costs 2 effectively. So it's net neutral with an Ugin's Lab. You need some other source of ramp here. I think I'm just going to hold up Kozilek's command and pass the turn. I guess I could attack with this Magus. Not sure it's going to get ambushed by anything. What a Bathina. Yeah, this is my regular setup, so I think I'll be okay being unergonomic for a day. But y'all gotta watch your boy. Don't let Spike get the arthritis. Unless you Kozilek's command for 1 more. That is true, I suppose. Question is, when do I want a Kozilek's command? Because now I'm Kozilek's commanding for 2 instead of 3. That's true. I should have left up the Candelabra. Done it for 3. Because if I'd done it for 3, then I had 7 on untap without this land. But I'm still going to have 7 with this land. So it should be okay as long as it resolves. Ardent Plea. I'm going to take out a Rhino here too. I think the most are going to be take out Rhino Ramp. Target player. You can tell I never cast this card. So 6, 7. That's Sire time next turn. So I could tap this Magus and then use 1 less Eldrazi spawn. I guess I do that, huh? Here's my Sire of the 7 Deaths. I forgot you guys can see chat. Normally I hide my chat on my stream. But it's like, wow. Never seen a Sire of the 7 Deaths before. Welcome to Foundations, opponent. I'll have you know that the entire set is worth, checks notes, 5 tickets on Magic Online. Actually, I want to see that. How much is this? Okay, they have a 5/5. They binding me. They're down to 8. I could pick up World Breaker here pretty soon too. So the entire set of Foundations, chat, fun fact, is selling for 6 tickets on GoatBots right now. Sire being 4 of the 6 tickets. Foundations in shambles. Okay, so I pick up the World Breaker, then I have not very much mana to work with, but I can play 6. I don't know if I'm supposed to crack this fetch. 5 tickets is $5. It's like a 1-to-1 between a ticket and a dollar. I think I just pass here. Then we pick up the World Breaker and Surveil. Might take another 5 down to 10. World Breaker can eat the Leyline Binding, which is going to return the Sire. I do some math here also. Yeah, it's like 0.9 ticket per dollar ratio. Pretty close to 1. Yeah, the reason it's so cheap is because you can't redeem it for a full set in paper. A lot of the other standard legal sets you can. Foundations you cannot, however. I figured out why Spike's Moto's so laggy. He has the Summoning Sickness animation on. That's part of it. What are you doing, Lucy? Lucy's going crazy on the sofa. She's just like rubbing her face all over the the pillows. Oh, it's a big bark, Lucy. I don't know if you can handle that kind of power. Yeah, he just loves the amazing graphics. Or if I get Tide Bindered here. Okay, so let's do some counting. If I pick up the World Breaker, I have 5, 6. I can't cheat on mana anywhere else. I think I need to bin this Mycospawn, because even if I draw a land, I can get it back from the graveyard with 6. She's literally going goblin mode right now. Alright, let's pick up this World Breaker. I think I'm going to have to go to combat and attack with 6 to try to find a land here if I don't draw one. Don't ice my 6. Ice is my Ugin's Lab. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm blocking with the 6 anyways. I could block with a couple of Magus the Candelabras, not like they're doing much if I whiff on an Eldrazi Temple here, but if I hit on an Eldrazi Temple off the 6 trigger, I can cast the World Breaker, get back the Sire, and that's probably my best way of winning this game, I think. Please, 6, find me an E-Temple. Okay, what can we do with Forest here? With Forest, I can get back Utopia Sprawl. If I get back Utopia Sprawl, Candelabra becomes a +1. Is that good enough? No, because I'm still missing my land drop for the turn, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm 1 short still. But I can 1, 2, 3, 4 cast Mycospawn out of the graveyard and get Eldrazi Temple and then have a blocker. I could also play this other Magus the Candelabra on top of that and then go block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll have enough mana to cast the World Breaker next turn anyways. I think I need to leave a green up here. I do want to cast this other Magus the Candelabra. Because if I cast the other Magus the Candelabra, I triple block the Rhino. Because I kind of just have to stay alive here. I still have 7. They kill both Maguses plus Mycospawn. Yeah, taking out their binding is probably just GG. Your turn. What is this command? Flavor giant spider? There's an entire paragraph. So much flavor text. And it got posted twice. Just make sure I don't die here. Block, block, block. Takes out the 2 Magi of the Candelabra, which makes sense. PT, thanks for gifting a sub to the Nerdy Steve. The Nerdy Steve, welcome back to Spike's channel. Scoop. I really want to restart this because it's so laggy. But I don't know Spike's Moto password. He leaked it once, right? You guys remember that? Come on, I hit begin sideboarding. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get his password from him.
It's me, your friend, Aspiring Spike. I was gonna tell everybody my password.
For the second time?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I did do that once, didn't I?
Yeah. So I asked him, I was like, Chad, do you remember the one time he leaked it?
How do y'all even remember that? The one time I leaked my password. Postboard, 51 months. How's the league going?
We're going to game 3 against Rhinos.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I need to change my password from unbanned Splinter Twin 69 to something new.
This memes of Nadu's
Yeah.
unbanned, then memes of Shinko's banned.
Yeah, you don't want to open those. You know, I actually like my Dell keyboard and mouse like way more than like my gamer mouse
That's crazy.
I hated like the gamer.
What happened?
There's lights on it. It doesn't work as well. Oh yeah, this happened the other day. Yeah, then I just did that. You want to sideboard? You could sideboard in with like a Chalice if you want to, over like a 6.
Probably need to. 6 won me the game though. 6 was kind of sweet.
Yeah, 6 is pretty good. Or whatever.
All right, go
Dude,
back to
if you
resting.
if you just cast Sire, like,
Oh, I lost easily to casting Sire. They went Brazen Borrower, pay 7 life, and then they went Dead Gone, pay 7 life. Yeah. It's tough. Kozilek's command, we can't lose. Although this hand doesn't have a soul land in it, which is kind of tough. I don't have Spike's password, chat. Of course I need him to run Moto. Do I keep this hand? It's like a little slow. But if I find a soul land... hand literally can't win. I mean, it's got a Kozilek's command in it. How bad could it be? Chat saying mole. Okay, we'll mull it. Stirrings can save this, I think, if we find exactly Eldrazi Temple or Ugin's Lab. But we're on the draw, so I think we need like a relatively fast hand. Okay, if we die with this hand, I'm blaming you, chat. I don't know how Spike gets anything done with this dog around. She's too cute. Oh look, Ugin's Lab off the top. Convenient. I still think I go Fetch Ancient Stirrings though. Let's thin the deck a little bit. Do some stirring. Okay, we got a Wooded Foothills. Not great. Pog draw though. Looks like I'm gonna get iced. What you gonna do with the ice? Ice me. Ice to meet you, opponent. Put this under. I think if they cast Rhinos. Am I gonna Kozilek's command? That was a pretty bad stirrings. So I can kill a Rhino here plus draw a card. Untap, cast a Mycospawn. I think I'm gonna do that. I think kill a Rhino, draw a card's a fine mode here. Yeah, they think we had anything to do with that. Well, they're wrong. Scries, draws, exile target creature. Drew a Lush Portico. Not great. Yeah, then we can go spawn into Temple, into Sire of the Seven Deaths off the top. Oh no, the girls are fighting. Athena and Lucy having a death match off screen. Oh, you know what? It was probably better for me to not cast that Kozilek's command and instead go Mycospawn into Temple, hold up Kozilek's command this turn, so that way I'm not getting attacked for 5, like we getting attacked for 4 instead. Or in this case, 6, I guess. Yeah, mom and dad are fighting. I mean, I guess I just take it. Okay, so they're stuck on lands here, which is notable. But I think I probably just have to play the Sire of the Seven Deaths and hope I make it out of this turn alive. The other options like World Breaker take out the white source maybe, but they could still have ice and win. And I don't have a way of not taking 1 damage here, so that if it can clear both my blockers, I'm just gonna die. What do you think, chat? Do you think we go after their mana, or do you think we go after, or go for the Sire and just hope they don't have any way of removing the Sire? Could also have Subtlety in hand. If I target the Steam Vents, I guess, yeah, the Leyline Binding cost them too many. But then if they rip the land, this is tough. This is actually really tough. Targeting the Steam Vents is pretty nice, because then if they don't draw another land, they can't cast Leyline Binding anyways. Alright, let's try going after the Steam Vents. It's also better if they have Subtlety. But... might just not be fast enough, right? I feel like the subtleties are coming. If this is indeed a subtlety, I think I have to put this World Breaker on the bottom. Okay, no subtlety. With me being at 12 and them having 12 power, I think that they 100% subtlety here, if they have it. 3 mana Leyline Binding, taking out the World Breaker. So I got a block, I go to 3. And the Sire has to save me. So we can also play the Candelabra, which might be relevant. We'll see if this Sire is good enough. Oh, they had subtlety. Alright, we lost. We lost. 1-1. I think I have to mulligan this. Renegade Egg, maybe? Thank you for the prime, the 12 months. Thank you on behalf of Aspiring Spike, I guess. He sits 4 feet back, that makes sense. Okay. I think I gotta mulligan this. I'll give him my signature. Good luck, have fun. But on a Dell keyboard. Equals close parentheses. This hand is not great. But through the power of surveillance and friendship, I think we keep this hand. Yeah, thanks for subbing to Spike and not me. Yeah, of course, Sinnoh. Happy New Year to you and the rest of chat as well. Hope y'all had a great 2024, hopefully a better 2025. Looks like we might get out aggroed here. Yeah, very possible I get turn 2. We're not like dead on turn 2, but if they just start jamming hollow ones, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this man has way too many stops, by the way. Why do we have all these stops? Man's playing limited out here with the end of combat damage and damage stop. World Breaker, can't really keep that. Need some way of cheating on mana. I guess we go Forest, Utopia Sprawl here. I don't think I kept a fast enough hand. Maybe I was supposed to go to 5 instead. Okay, your turn. He's scared to skip through his turn. He's been playing Moto for like longer than I have. He's got to have it down to a science by now. It's not looking good. Yeah, it's game 2 time. It's not looking good. No. Don't cast another Goblin Lore. We're just going to Phoenix on the Flameblade Adept. So I'm taking 8 down to 6. Rootwalla. Okay, we drew the Ugin's Lab. I don't think it's going to help. I'm pretty sure this is way too late at this point. Because I'm dead to me blocking this hollow one. Because they could hit me for 4 minimum. And this root wall is going to get through. And then they get to bump that and kill me. I think it's game 2 time. Kind of just didn't do anything this game. I think it was my fault. I need to keep a hand with the soul land. I'm learning the more I play this deck. I could bring in the Haywire Mite if I wanted like an answer to the Phoenix. I could also bring in the Soulless Jailer. Stops Vengevine. My name doesn't have, excuse me, any significant lore to it. It was like a step up from a randomly generated Xbox tag. But it stuck, I'll tell you that much. I could bring in that Haywire Mite and the Soulless Jailer. That's right, my father's old dingo. And I'm set down a path to avenge him. Kinda want to just cut a couple copies of 6. 6 seems really slow in this matchup. His hand seems really good. I met Spike mostly because he's just one of the most popular Twitch streamers. I got into streaming right around 2022 is when I started streaming. So I've been going for almost 3 years now. And just over time, as I was streaming like every day for X hours a day, kind of just like got to know Spike and we became friends. Green, go. Ooh, this Del Mouse is tough. Sometimes the clicks don't register. Maybe that's why he's scared of skipping through his turn. Because he's got the Del Mouse and keyboard. Okay, Eldrazi Temple, your turn. I don't think there is lore behind your name, Bolt Snap Bolt. I think it's just purely coincidental. Looting. Oh, double Root Walla. Root Walla Cam. Here's the lizard. Here's the other lizard. Yeah, Spike took me on as his Padawan. But little did he know he took on Darth Vader. Ancient Grudge. Isn't there like a Yo Dingo command? Question is what I want to do with this Kozilek's command. I think I probably just kill this, make spawns. I can World Breaker next turn, take this out. I'm not sure I care about these 2 cards in their graveyard. Ancient Grudge probably doesn't matter to me. Faithless Looting also doesn't matter to me if I'm going to Stone Rain them. So, let's exile, make spawns. Spawns. Spawns? Okay. Spawns? No, you can't respond to the triggers, because Madness cast from exile. Spawns? Here I go breaking the world again. Yeah, the commands are doubled. Okie dokie. I don't really see how my opponent wins this game. It seems very tough for them to surmount. Because they're going to lose another land if they have it. Unless I lost my World Breaker. But I did gain a Sire of the Seven Deaths. Looting. Discards Vengevine Ox. Plays a hollow one. Plays another hollow one, gets back Vengevine. Okay, wait, hold up, they're cooking. Wait, actually, they're kind of cooking here. I mean, I just blocked the Vengevine, I take the 2, right? They have Ox coming back. It's going to draw them a bunch of cards, but it's probably fine, because I can't do much about it. Then we have to go, what, Overgrowth into Sire of the Seven Deaths. This is -1 mana. But I have to use this Windswept Heath here. I guess it's going to be actually more than -1 mana, right? Because I'm using an Eldrazi Temple to cast it. So if I cast it like this, Overgrowth, I'll have 2, 4... I think I'm going to be short. Right? 4, 6, maybe 1 short. I don't think I get to cast this Overgrowth. Awkward. I guess I can Stirrings first if I wanted to, or I can just cast the Sire with all my mana. Small fan, think of the Prime. Just cast the Sire. Growth on the Temple. Isn't that worse? Okay, so if I grow at the Temple... I guess that works, right? Because that's going to generate enough. Yeah, okay. Isn't that worse, though, if I draw Candelabra? I haven't done the math on this. It's better to put, like, all your mana-producing stuff on one land, right? Most of the time, whenever you can. I think the Sire will probably close out the game. Because it's cheaper to untap one land. And then if you have all your mana-producing stuff on one land, then I think you just produce more overall. Because if you, like, split them up between these two lands, it costs you 2 mana to untap these 2 lands, right? It doesn't matter too much, I suppose. Oh yeah, because you have to pay one, but you get an extra one back anyway, so I guess it's kind of free. Yeah, you guys are right. I'm too, I guess, Arbor Elf brained. I don't want to get here. If I attack with this, they go block. If I Karn up, I can go Karn, get Ballista. Start on the Ancient Stirrings. Have you ever thought about just winning? That's what I'm working on. Kind of tough though. Let's take the Kozilek's command here. I think this Kozilek's command is going to make blocking really awkward for them. So I think I just attack with the Sire with this Kozilek's command now. Karn Metamorph. It's a good line too. Let's attack first. Because if they block, we can blow them out with the Kozilek's command. So I don't think they can really block efficiently here. Oops. So we got Kozilek's command for 6 to work with. I can exile a hollow one, kill these other 2. Maybe I want to exile the Ox though, and leave one of the hollow ones alive, because it's not going to kill my Sire. Plus then I don't have to deal with the Ox coming back from the graveyard over and over. I guess I don't even technically need the Kozilek's command. I could just let this happen, deal 3 damage here, 4 damage here, this doesn't kill it. I'm trying to play optimally, I'm doing my best. Okay, they just conceded to combat damage. That's true, I can just exile the Ox from the graveyard too. Let's submit. Yeah, they shame scooped, which made it optimal. This one's got a turn 1 Utopia Sprawl, turn 2 Temple Mycospawn. It's a keep. It's a Flame-Blade Adept on 1. It's a little scary. Put this on green. And say go. It is a little scary though. Cycles the Street Wraith. If they have like looting into Hollow One here, things could go poorly. Kappa Cannoneer pretty much has hexproof. You can't spot the difference between hexproof and ward 4. Discards a Root Wallop, pumps up the Flame-Blade Adept. I think playing Mycospawn is probably fine this next turn. I should just be F6, no, that's 7. Come on, Dell keyboard, you got this. If only I had known the medium in which Spike uses to play Magic Online so quickly. I'm actually 10 times more impressed that he plays at the rate he does. So if I cast the Mycospawn, I can block here. Take probably a lot of damage from this, and then 3 damage from this max. I can look at Temple, and I can have a World Breaker, or I can also just cast Haywire Mite, which seems fine too. But I'm gonna get a Temple. Dude, the keyboard's bad, chat. Spike is literally at a fraction of his power. He's crippling himself and still performing the way he does. Paid the ward cost in Legacy many times. Yeah, but you got like Swords to Plowshares in Legacy, right? There's no 1-mana removal in Modern that kills Kappa Cannoneer. I don't think. I guess Lightning Axe. You can tag it on the way down. That's a beefy Flame Blade. Yeah, it needs Razor RGB hardware. I'm not even saying like anything gamer RGB, just like a marginal upgrade. Do I want to double block this? Let's just take the 5. It's got Menace, so I don't get to just like throw the Mycospawn in here, but if I double block it, I gain some life. And I get to kill it. I think I double block. Go back up to 18, which is a pretty healthy life total. I think I can win the late game here as long as I survive. So we have 8 mana here. Let's start on Ancient Stirrings. Let's grab a Sire of the 7 Deaths. Done. Temple, Sire. Pass. Okay, now we're getting used to the setup. Every time you press a key, you gotta press like twice as hard as you think you need to. Yeah, I know what to get him for his birthday. But he already said he's like, I love my Dell mouse and keyboard. So who am I to take away what a man loves? Yeah, Willbreaker can exile FOMO next turn, but I think it's more important to get this out this turn. Scoop. I think I need a mulligan in this hand. I don't have any green mana. He's doing a 24-hour stream because Splinter Twin got unbanned. He was like, Splinter Twin will never get unbanned. If Splinter Twin gets unbanned, I'm going to do a 24-hour stream. Well, here we are. Man, this hand is so... a little bit of help, huh? We're going to keep it. And we're going to hope they don't kill our Magus of the Candelabra. That we're going to play on turn 1, and then we're going to hope to rip a land off the top. Please don't kill my 1-mana 1/2. It's like Guide of Souls. Nobody's ever killed a Guide of Souls on turn 1. I'm about to do the Dark Souls always get hit run. Try not to get hit challenge if possible. Nethergoyf on turn 1. Alright. Now we got 4 mana. We're cooking. Wait, do I have 4 mana? 1, 2... Wait, I don't think I have 4 mana, do I? 2, untap, 3? Oh no. Oh no, I don't have 4 mana. Why aren't you an Arbor Elf? Guess we gotta pass then. How doing, Bunny? I guess I should have surveilled instead. I miscounted my mana. I keep thinking like this is Arbor Elf and it's not that good. It's Llanowar Elf if you have Utopia Sprawl. Or Soul Land. Goodbye. Tabernacle. Or Candelabra. Wrong Magus. Second Goyf, 2/3, 2/3. Overgrowth. Should I split them up? I guess it doesn't really matter, as we've discussed. Okay, your turn. Taking a lot of damage here. Hopefully they can't grow the Goyfs too much. If they have like a looting here, they're probably going to be like 5/6s. Burning Inquiry. They are 4/5s now. You don't split up for a Deserted Temple. You were correct. Even though I had this discussion with Chad, I was like, it's better to put them all on one, right? And Chad's like, nah, it doesn't really matter. I was like, oh, no, you are right. Nobody mentioned Deserted Temple. So we should put it over here. We have 5 to work with. So we can go Mycospawn, Temple, Kozilek's command for 1, kill a Goyf. That's what we're going to have to do. That's what we're going to have to do. Exile. I don't think they have anything in their graveyard that I really care about. Maybe I should just make spawns to try to survive. What's better, drawing a card and making 1 spawn as a blocker? Kind of think I should just make a spawn. Let's make a spawn. Hope you're doing well, Dingo. Just threw together Green Black Soul Trader with Green Sun Zenith Toolbox a la the Rock deck. What do you think? I was saying when playing it, but all seems super strong. I think that there's a really, really good Green Black Green Sun Zenith Toolboxy deck out there, and I can't figure out what it is. I've been working on Green Black Toolbox decks for like the past week or so. There's something there with Cauldron. Maybe Wide of the Reliquary, maybe Grist. Definitely Grist. I don't know if Yawgmoth's the best shell. I don't know if Soul Trader's the best shell. I don't know if you want to be like a rock deck. It's really hard to figure out. It's called Amulet Titan. Yeah, you can just splash 1 Golgari Rot Farm and Amulet Titan. Call it a day. Green-black toolboxy deck. So they can get back this Detective's Phoenix. No, they're actually short on evidence. So they can't get back the Detective's Phoenix. Yeah, Omnath is another strategy that you could play. Well, even though they can't get back this Phoenix, I think I might be dead anyways. I guess not quite. Question is, do I block the Goyf or do I double block the Flameblade Adept? If I double block the Flameblade Adept, well, first let's do a mana count. 5, 6, 7. So I can actually go Karn Bridge here. If I can go Karn Bridge, maybe I should just block here, take the 2. Then I get Karn Bridge. I have 1 or 2 cards in hand. This thing can't attack me. This might be able to attack me. Do I have a Tormod Crypt in here? I do. Okay. Maybe the fact that I have a Tormod's Crypt makes me want to block like this. And then just go Karn, get Tormod's Crypt. I guess they can put the Phoenix on the FOMO if I block like this, though. Alright, let's block. I think this is better if I draw a land, because then I'll have Ensnaring Bridge with 1 card in hand. We drew an Overgrowth. We drew an Overgrowth. That puts me down 1 mana. Okay, so if I go Overgrowth here, Mycospawn, get Deserted Temple. How much mana do I have? So let's say I cast Overgrowth like this. Put it here. This land will make 5 mana. 7. Spend 4. The Deserted Temple. Spend another 1. Make 5. So I'll have 2 left over plus 5. I'll have 7. Which can actually let me Karn Bridge, right? Yo, BFG, thanks for rating my channel, I should say. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. 5. I think that works, right? I can go Karn Bridge. Let's double check the math. Overgrowth, there. 5, 6, 7, 4, 3 floating, 2 floating, Temple, untap the 5, 7, Karn Bridge. Okay. I think this works. Or I'm a moron, one of the two. Does the math? Imagine if I put that Utopia Sprawl on the same land that I put the 2 Overgrowths on. The math would math a lot better here. Let's go get Bridge. This is much safer than Tormod's Crypt, I think. I'm not sure they have a main deck answer to Ensnaring Bridge either. Aspiring Mathematician has arrived. The numbers, chat. What do they mean? Now I think we're at a pretty good spot. How do we win from here? Through our own bridge. I have a Platinum Emperion. Your life total can't change. Can they ever beat this card? Damn, we have some crazy stuff on the sideboard. Yeah, this deck could use Splinter Twin, huh? Win with Ballista. I think I'm going to go get Platinum Emperion first to make sure I don't get bolted out of this game, because I see that they're playing Lightning Bolt and Bowmasters down here. Holy... That's pretty good too. But I'm still going to go get Platinum Emperion. I think I might be able to cast both. Do I have that much mana? 11, 13? Not quite. Not quite. How often do you see a Platinum Emperion go on the stack in Modern, chat? Not very often. We have to cast it. I feel like we just have to. Hello, opponent. Yes, my life total cannot change. Is this okay? Do you accept these terms and conditions? Bolts me? Don't do it. Don't do it, Bowmaster. Gonna kill Karn, maybe? Me? Okay, we might die here. So they can attack Flameblade Adept and both Bowmasters at me. If that's the case, I go block, take 1. If they have a Street Wraith, I guess... No, I can't even die, right? This doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't care, actually. If they want to attack me, they could attack me. Unless they have... Molten Collapse? Terminate? Kozilek's Command? Yeah, Platinum Emperion plus lifelink creature. Happy New Year, y'all. Yeah, the people in my Twitch chat. So my Twitch chat is like about 5 seconds delayed. So they're just now hearing me go through the old, okay, if they attack me, then I block. No, my life total can't change.
What the dog doing?
Inky, short for intelligence. A tackle with the jackal. Attacking Karn with the jackal. I'll just let my Karn die here. They discard Ox. I can't even save my Karn at this point. So I have to double block this since it has Menace. And if I double block it, it just dies to this Orc Army token. I guess I could just double block this just to get it off the table. Or I could just block here, get this off the table. Probably block here, get this off the table. Because if I double block here, then I'll lose the Mycospawn. Yeah, it's not quite for free on the Jackal. Because I will lose my Mycospawn. Hidden keyword Menace here. Worldbreaker. I could Worldbreaker take out my own Ensnaring Bridge. Doesn't seem unreasonable. I gotta start attacking. I have 13 mana, if I counted correctly last time. Maybe more with the Eldrazi mana. 9, and this is +4. So I have 13 still. Unfortunately, I have 14 mana worth of stuff I want to cast. Yeah, I guess I just cast Sire this turn then. I mean, my life total can't change, so even if I kill the bridge and then attack with the Sire, I don't gain life from it. Oh. There seems to be a pretty high correlation between putting Sire on the stack and my opponent conceding. Okay. I could have just boarded the same way I boarded it against the last opponent, which was bring in the Soulless Jailer and bring in the Haywire Mite. Take out a couple of 6s. Let's try that again. Sire has been pretty good. We've also just been playing against like a lot of creature decks that seem like they have a hard time beating Sire. Yeah, did you see its price? It's carrying Foundations on Magic Online right now. The Mite's for the Detective's Phoenix. It might be a little narrow, but it also just like blocks and gains me some life. But it's mostly just for taking out Detective's Phoenix. No, this is a mulligan. This hand's fine. I think I put back the World Breaker. It's between the World Breaker and the Karn. Keeping the World Breaker's better if I can rip an Ugin's Lab off the top, or with this Ancient Stirrings. Keeping the Karn's better if I don't. I think I put back Karn. How you doing, Zan? Good afternoon. But this time from Texas. Flameblade Adept. Do you look at view numbers? I can see that there are like 1,100 people watching right now. Eldrazi Temple, Haywire Mite, Sire of the Seven Deaths. Kind of like picking up the second Eldrazi Temple. If I pick up the Sire, or if I pick up the Haywire Mite, it's a fine blocker. If I pick up the Sire, I'm kind of far away from casting the Sire. Let's pick up the other E-Temple, I think. Although, if I'm going to go turn 2 Jailer, turn 3 Kozilek's Command for 2. Ooh, maybe picking up the Sire is better. Yeah, there's no Devourer of Destiny in this list. It's just playing the Sire and the World Breaker for the 7-drops. Shoes from Texas are dumb. Shoes from Texas are dumb. Take that, Spike's hometown. It's kind of close here. I think I am going to pick up the Sire. Assuming this Kozilek's Command for 2 goes off without a hitch. Low IQ shoes. Ideally I also get to like scry draw with this. Might not get that luxury though. No, my plans, my best laid plans of spaghetti and jackals. Think they 100% take the Kozilek's Command here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least they don't have to follow up lands or pressure. It is cold in Texas, I'm not gonna lie. My warm-blooded California soul is not happy at the moment. Okay, we drew Utopia Sprawl. Utopia Sprawl here on green. Is there a reason why you don't eat fast food? I'm just trying to be healthier. Also, like, a lot of fast food is really greasy, and it just kind of makes me feel bad afterwards. Like, I don't think there's a time where in recent history where I've eaten fast food and been like, I feel great. I kind of just feel like laying down and being lethargic. So I try to avoid fast food for the most part. Oh, I watched Super Size Me many times in middle school. I watched that movie like 3 or 4 times. It didn't put me off of fast food, But also, I'm like, yeah, I feel that. Where he's like sick and vomiting out of his car door. I'm like, yeah, I feel that. It's not a great feeling. How much mana do we have? 3, 5. Overgrowth makes 7. Could overgrowth this temple, but I have nothing to do with the mana anyways. I've had Whataburger exactly one time, and I had it in the airport when I was coming home from my last trip. I am going to reserve judgment on what I think about Whataburger because my golden rule for airport food is that it's about 30% less good than non-airport food, and it's about double the price of non-airport food. So I can't really say I've had Whataburger because I don't think that's fair to Whataburger. I lost both of my giant threats. That's so sad. It's overrated. Yeah, I've never had it like outside of an airport, so I thought it was okay when I had it at the airport. Their fries were severely lacking. The burger was okay. It was much better than the smash burger I had at the airport previously. I ordered like their seasoned tater tots from Smashburger. I could like ball up the bag that the tater tots were in, and it would just start like dripping oil and grease. And I was like, this is kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just off of fast food in general. I try to stay away from it whenever possible. Okay, I'm gonna take 10 here. I can't believe we lost both Worldbreaker and Sire. That's so sad. As a Texan, this is illegal to trash talk Whataburger. Ouch. 5, 6. I don't even cook that often. I usually just go to the supermarket and get like mostly ready to eat meals. Like if they make, deli sandwiches, I'll pick up some deli sandwiches. They're still a lot less greasy than actually getting fast food. What's up, Secret Vape? I am not in a good spot here. It's a really big shame that I discarded both the threats I want to cast this turn. How much is Worldbreaker to return? It's like 3. 3, sacrifice a land, and then I have 4 here. Huh. I guess I can overgrowth this. Cast Haywire Mite. Can I even return it? Yes, I can. And then we'll pass, return the Worldbreaker at end step, and then try to Worldbreaker the FOMO, I guess. A streamer who actually goes to the grocery store. Oh, trust me. If my grocery store wasn't in walking distance, I probably wouldn't. But it gives me a reason to go outside and go walk and get my steps in at least. In-N-Out is... If you qualify In-N-Out as fast food, then I still eat fast food. I have In-N-Out probably like once a month. In-N-Out is clean. Of all the fast foods, it's probably one of the least greasy. Their fries are not great, but the burger's fire. If you ever follow that one YouTube channel that does people's like last meals, if you watch Gordon Ramsay's last meal, part of his last meal is a literal In-N-Out burger. It's Gordon Ramsay approved. I'm also not a big fan of Chipotle. Mostly because every time I've gone to Chipotle, I've like felt really sick afterwards. I don't know if I still think Chipotle is probably fast food. I prefer Qdoba quite a bit. Block. A little bit surprised I didn't kill my Haywire Mite. Maybe I block. Even with the jackals. Kava's great. Kava's amazing. I feel like Kava's more of a sit-down place, no? Yeah, I did just never felt good after eating Chipotle for some reason. I don't know why they didn't attack here. This thing has menace. So they could have attacked. Either way, let's return the World Breaker, sacrifice our forest here. Oh, I can't use Eldrazi mana for this. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that there's this one weird interaction where you can't use Eldrazi Temple to return the World Breaker. Okay, I guess we're untapping. Sad. Okay, we drew another Eldrazi Temple. That's my bad. I totally forgot about that. We got 6, 7. Spend 3. We go down to 5, up to 7. Okay, this is going to work out anyways. Even though it probably shouldn't work out for me. I think I am going to have to exile as FOMO. Survive. Oh, Spike's nightlight feature on his computer just went on. Everything just got like a yellowish tint. Ooh, Sire of the Seven Deaths. We got 10 mana here. Which means I get to overgrowth this as well. Yeah, the blue light filter. Please don't kill me. Thanks in advance. Bowmaster. Well, if they have Burning Inquiry, I think I'm pretty dead. I guess I go to 1 unless they hit something off the Burning Inquiry, though. He wants me to stream in comfort with his Dell mouse and his Dell keyboard. Don't kill me, I'll die. Marcha. Well, it's a good thing I put all these overgrowths on a basic, huh? Not even Alienware. What are we doing here, Spike? Karn. Good draws. Really good draws off the top. But first, 7 life, please. Delicious 7 life. Okay, how much mana do we have? I'm just going to tap this to find out. 8. So, up to 9, 10 if we have Eldrazi to cast. I think I just Metamorph. Sire? This thing has reach, so good luck, Charma. Is that the move? I think that's the move. Chalice on 1? How do I die, I guess is the question. Burning Inquiry? It doesn't even kill me, though. Ballista's fine if I want to take out the Bowmaster. I don't know, I feel like it's just like a click buttons type of angle. I think we're so far ahead anyways. The whole thing about like the Metamorph, I guess, is it cost me 2 life and I go back down to 9. I'm gonna get the Metamorph. I want to have a second Sire. Sire of the 14 Deaths, chat. I could also Bowmaster their Bowmaster, which is kind of cute. Sire of the 14 Deaths, let's go. Your mom lets you have 2 sires? Mom, it's my turn to copy the Sire of the 7 Deaths. Come on, Dingo's been hogging all the Sire of the 7 Deaths. You got this, Spike. Prediction time, chat. I don't know if Spike runs predictions, but welcome to my channel. Will we 4-1? Yes, no, 2 minutes, let me know. He's ripping you off, chat.
We had so many million redemptions, like we're out of VIP slot.
That's why I purged my VIPs.
You just purge them? Did they pay for it or?
It costs like 15,000 points, so I just like rotate.
15,000?
Yeah, I rotate them.
Okay. Seems like a lot of work.
I mean, at least it gives them something to do with the channel points, you know?
Did you beat the Rhino stack?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's the they get
I think I have like a mental block against rhinos.
saying.
My channel still has an old prediction. Uh-oh, it's rhinos again. Feel it in my bones.
Make sure you cast this mic.
Yeah. Okay, what do I gotta do to get you a new setup, by the way?
What do you mean? What's the problem?
What do I
Is
gotta
the mouse
do?
and the keyboard?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I have a gamer mouse and I have a keyboard and they're upstairs. I like these more.
Does this just give you, like, nostalgia from being in computer lab?
You click your what does a gamer mouse or keyboard do for you? It's literally just a
This
scam.
is, like, so not
You tag it
responsive.
gamer. You put it exponential gamer. Wow, this shit is worthless. It's just the same stuff but more expensive.
Why do I have to click this, like, 2 or 3 times sometimes to
I
get
don't know
one
why.
click out?
I've never had that problem.
Same with the keyboard. I had to push 6 like 3 times sometimes.
Same thing with why you're losing the rhinos.
Okay, it's an yeah.
It's not
Also, your chair's not adequately elevated so that you're not like getting arthritis from craning your mouse.
You might be onto something there.
This is not ergonomic. That's all I'm saying. Upkeep.
You might be cooking with that one.
Dead gone. Next time you come over, I'll show you my keeb. It'll change your life.
Your cube? Your what?
Keeb. It's short for keyboard. If you're
Oh, no.
a nerd.
I would
6. Am I just kicking this Mycospawn, taking out Temple
Of
Garden?
course you are. No, I would hit the Xander's Lounge because they don't have a
Think-
second swamp in that deck, probably.
That's true.
You
They
should attack first
probably
'cause,
don't.
like, they're gonna hold you, which is pretty relevant with that Sire.
You losing them, Dingo? Use normie words. The keyboard has a nice sound when you push the keys. That's all I'm saying.
I can get my serotonin from building keyboards.
Well, that makes one of us. Calc is short for calculator. Inspiring words from Twitch chat. Give me that Xander's Lounge. I need it for my research.
How long was I napping for?
Not long enough.
Okay.
Rest warrior. You got
Well, we
another
we
shift
got a-
coming up.
We got a long night, you know. And you have the the graveyard shift. I don't want to leave you too unaccompanied here.
I'm talking way too much smack for you to be here.
You should get Temple so you can cast
I was
Sire.
thinking about
next
getting
turn.
Forest.
You should get Temple so you can cast Sire next turn.
I don't want to cast Ancient Stirrings this turn.
You want to cast Sire next turn.
Okay.
Right?
fine.
Like that shit is
Ancient
like,
Stirrings could be anything though.
yeah, but it'll still be anything. This just guarantees that you have like a banger spell.
Okay,
You know
well,
what I mean? Also, like a temple now, it's kind of the same thing as casting stirrings now. Like you go +1 mana now instead of, or +1 mana for the rest of the game instead of, like I get to cast stirrings this turn.
okay, your logic and reason is too sound. Please be more like Twitch chat.
Hey, are you gonna play my pet deck next? Hey, I was thinking about playing Infect. Okay, now you can cast stirrings.
Maybe they force this. Nope. Oh look, Deserted Temple, Ugin's
Dude,
Lab.
have you got the temple yet?
Oh yeah, I got it when I had 2 Overgrowths on
Isn't
something.
it like it's whoa.
I went Overgrowth plus cast my 7-drop plus like Karn Bridge all in the same turn. It was so sick.
You could have got Portico. That's okay. You could never lose though.
That's fine. We'll click buttons and win this game. I think that's too many.
Yeah.
I have to click like twice as often to get it to register that I'm spending the mana.
I do have other mice. I don't think I'll be getting a different one though.
If it upsets you, I don't want to do anything that upsets you and brings you out of your element.
Well, I just think it's funny.
Subtlety scoop.
You don't like computer labs? What's wrong with computer?
I just have bad memories associated to being in the elementary and middle school computer labs where I had to sit here and play like pinball on this style of keyboard.
Because that was always like the best time of my school day.
Okay, but you were cool in school. That's the difference.
Maybe. I remember playing computer games and like my poor teacher, he must have been in his early 20s. He's like, I'll do it after I finish this game. And he just completely caved.
You're a little quiet. I don't think this hand's very good.
It's got a Kozilek's command.
It's gotta be good, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this hand is good if you draw Stirrings, if you draw Temple, if you draw Utopia Sprawl, if you draw Labyrinth. That is like 16 things.
Give me
that's, like,
one good
insane.
reason not to click this mulligan button right now.
I feel like, well, so usually for these, I like to. You have a calculator your keeps?
The hypergeometric.
Yeah, you can type exclamation.
If I
point,
have the
calculator.
hypergeometric my keep, it's bad.
Listen, you got 21 minutes on the clock. You got time to. We could have already done it by now.
Okay. Odds.
Oh, I just typed exclamation point calc.
Odds.
Okay, this is so much worse.
We have 53 in deck, and we have 16 successes, and we have 1 draw at it. 2 draws?
We have 2 draws.
2 draws. Number of successes needed, 1. 51%.
That's a keep.
It's
That-
like
That's a keep because you can also K command a Rhino for a 0.
Oh my god,
'cause
we're
you
gonna
can filter the
lose.
forest into colorless.
We're gonna
That's a
lose,
keep,
dude.
baby. That's a keep. You put it right into the. I don't know.
That's all right. Spike's just trying to lose play points on his own account.
Well, not if we win this freaking flip. Okay, I would have mulliganed now that you drew. I might.
Okay.
I was testing you to see if you could stand peer pressure. You're right about this camera setup.
This ring light is making like a world of difference right now.
Well, I mean, like, who cares if we look pretty, you know? Not these chatters.
I thought that's what you brought me here for.
That's true. That's true. It's more of a you thing.
To look pretty and keep chat entertained for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Goes and just fell asleep for like 30.
6.
Yeah.
God damn. Binding, ice. Ice. the
Ice,
candy.
not fire, so they don't have a land in their hand. It was a keep the whole time! Wait, hold on. It might be better to play Magus.
Well, I guess I don't get to do both, huh?
Yeah.
Is it better? Utopia Sprawl.
Yeah.
I guess it is. Imagine if this deserted temple is a green source. Oh, yeah.
Listen,
This turn would
the
be
Deserted
crazy.
Temple is too good. Actually, I got the 4th Magus for the Deserted Temple.
Also, where's your Cavern of Souls?
I had one in the sideboard actually, and then I don't know where. I literally don't know where it went.
It wasn't in your blue Eldrazi list. It's not in your green Eldrazi
No,
list.
that was the card.
I
today.
know.
Yeah, like it was. I had. You remember I added it.
Yeah,
last
I
night,
watched you
yeah.
add it last night, and then you
And then that was
didn't
somehow
have
it didn't save, and I added the thing. Although the blue Eldrazi looked good today.
So Utopia Sprawl here.
Yeah.
1 untap.
Yeah, you're just gonna go. You're gonna go Mycospawn into K command on 0. Can we go next game? Y'all have no faith. Y'all literally just see Magus the Candelabra.
Can I even?
brains.
I can't even cast
Oh
Mycospawn.
no, shit! You can't cast Mycospawn.
Okay.
Okay, we can go next game.
Alright.
No, just kidding. You're fine. You're totally fine here. We're ahead.
We should go next game.
Yeah, we are right. Magus.
If this was Arbor Elf,
Well, if you just should have cast the Sprawl last turn, and that was on me. That was my problem.
ouch. Okay, what if they ever play a Scion? How do we just can't win?
We have a World Breaker.
No, just can't win. Ice. Oh, it's so over.
Okay, well, hold on. Because you can,
Okay, float.
you have to filter into this K command. You have to like float a colorless and then
Okay, hold on.
filter.
What if I just conceded.
See, this is the problem. You're like, I hate playing against rhinos. They just make me concede. Or every time they put a spell on the stack, I just don't want to play. Come on, you're like, this game is so winnable if they're just like a little flooded. This game is winnable, and if it's not, you go to game 3. You're up a game.
So you're saying we Kozilek's command here?
Of course, yeah. I'm not saying concede.
Okay, well, that concede button's looking pretty juicy right now. What is this?
They got bored with you complaining about. And they also think that you're me right now. They think that you're me.
I could say anything in this chat right now.
I know. This is a mistake.
Okay, so
Yeah, make spawns and then cast Sire next turn. And exile Rhino.
exile.
Make 2 spawns.
I've cast this card about 3 times, and it's all been today.
Wait, you haven't been casting Kozilek's command? What have you been doing?
I don't like Eldrazi.
There's some fun ways to build it.
It's just a pile of cards, and then 4 Kozilek's command is the gorilla glue to hold it all together.
Yeah. But then you get to turn your brain off for like a little bit. Isn't that nice?
Wasn't that an insane draw?
Yeah, that's insane. Now you can go sack both spawns, untap Temple, untap K command,
Tap this and then untap this and this.
Yeah, you could almost play a 7-drop. Wait, hold on.
The Temple doesn't do anything.
Yeah, you don't need to sack the second spawn.
Well, I'll have 6 mana. I can kick a Mycospawn, right?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Do I not want to kick a
No, you should.
Mycospawn?
I missed that there was anything to. You should get the Mycospawn. You should get rid of the.
Or I can go Mycospawn. What do you think about that?
Oh, I like Mycospawn. You wanted to concede the game this turn. Do you remember this turn wanting to concede the game?
Look, do you know there's a concede button in this cog down here?
Yeah.
It's called a cog concede. I've done it many times. What just happened?
I don't know.
Done. Okay. Cast.
I paid green.
And then we get a temple.
Yeah. Dude, you're just ahead this game. We're literally just ahead.
I don't know, looking like a pretty juicy cog concede to me. Yeah, we're not kicking here. We're going some Mycospawn.
Yeah, I would
go or Temple. Temple 2, 4, 6, 8.
Well, how much do you have at the Magus side? The Magi are each worth +3 mana.
It's just Temple here, so I can just.
Yeah,
cast
I would probably just no think Temple. Also,
yeah, it's no think Temple angle.
Yeah, can't be that bad. I bet the match you lost, you just conceded to.
No, they had an insane draw. They subtletied my Sire. They like bounced my World Breaker twice.
Likely story.
Ask chat. It was insane.
I feel like they should attack with Agent. Is that okay? Attack with both.
Attacks with nothing.
Okay, right on time.
Okay.
You should cast Chalice first.
I'm gonna do some math here. And by do some math, I mean 1, 2. So I spend 3 here. Untap this.
Yeah.
What is happening? Am I clicking on the same temple twice? Is that why it's unhappy?
Yeah, Magus it's a finicky card. Okay, that's 12. Yeah, you have exactly 14 no think Temple. Let's go.
No think. Braid off cast cards. Yeah, I mean I can't beat a Scion, right? Well, I guess I can.
Yeah, now it's just now Scion does nothing. Good. And they're just hard locks because I guess they could have binding for the Sire. But even with that binding, they just have no good attacks.
You or go, Yugi boy. Think we sent them to the Shadow Realm, maybe. Look at that. Just no response when I click the yield through this turn. Maybe it's a skill issue.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Cycles of Xander's Lounge. Your last pathetic card you'll draw.
GG's. 1.5 turns from
easy.
Nice. I don't think I've opened any chests today.
I didn't get to tell him easy and be super BM on your account. That's sad.
Are we cold in this house? Do we need to turn
It's a
on-
bit nippy.
It is chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to turn the heater on?
Yeah. No,
All right, fellas, let's crack some chests. That's how we do on this account.
Yeah, I just like to open them.
Why you have 67? You have 63 Tezzeret avatars.
I'm holding them.
For what?
They're gonna go up. They're gonna
Rainy
go way
day.
up.
I almost conceded that match. I'm not gonna lie. Molnir, Stormhammer,
sitting in the dark. What's going on?
Quarantine Field.
Problem.
Okay,
What's the
because
problem?
the lighting is not doing us justice. That's
Yeah.
why.
It's not a
Yo,
screamer fight.
Bestiary,
Let me see what I can do.
wedding announcement. Okay, did the prediction get paid out?
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.